Now we can store flicks in local storage and we can get them back out. But everything isn't quite right just yet. Let's have a look. Let's add Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2. What are our IDs right now? If I want to get app.flicks map and just grab the ID of each one. Flick.id. That should return an array, right? Okay, 2111. That doesn't seem right. If I add another one. Okay, I get 32111. Somehow I'm getting duplicates here. What if I delete, say, the island? Okay, cool. What do I have now? Gibberish, Bad Boys 2, Bad Boys, and The Rock. It deleted the right one. That's good, because we're not relying on the ID to do that, right? But we're still getting duplicate IDs, and there is at least one place where we grab them by ID from the DOM. Remember using the data attribute? That's if we move them up. So let's try moving up The Rock. That is not the one that moved. So we have duplicate IDs. So how do we end up with the duplicate IDs? What happens? When do we set the ID? Right after we get it from the form, if we do it that way. Oh yeah, if we don't do it from the form, we're not incrementing at all, are we? Okay, so we'll move that to add flick. Fine. Well, no, because those already have IDs. That's not it either. So we're incrementing it no matter what. But now, what if you delete one from the middle? Let's check this out. Okay, let's just start over. Refresh, starting from a blank slate. Let's go to Rock, Bad Boys 2, Pearl Harbor. So right now there are 3 of them. IDs 1, 2, and 3. And app.max should be 3. Refresh the page, get them in local storage. Since we're doing the plus plus inside add flick now, app.max is 3. Great. Let's delete Bad Boys 2. Refresh. App.max now is 2. But what are our actual IDs? 3 and 1. So 3 is actually the highest ID. But it thinks 2 is the max. So if I add another one, it's gonna be 3 again, isn't it? Yep. So we end up with a duplicate. So it's not quite as simple as incrementing the max every single time. We want to increment the max because max is supposed to be the highest ID that's already used. So basically, if the ID of the current flick is greater than the current max, then we want to set the max to that ID. So even if there are only 2 items, if one of them has an ID of 3, that needs to become the max. Yes, you could just renumber them every single time you load them from local storage, but those are supposed to be unique identifiers for these. And again, we could be syncing with a database. So the IDs are probably important, so we will maintain them. So if we make this little change, we've already got them screwed up now, so we'll try again. I'll refresh the page just for good measure. And we'll say rock, Bad Boys 2, and Pearl Harbor. We'll delete Bad Boys 2, refresh the page, and see what our IDs are. They are 3 and 1. And what is this dot max? I mean app.max. It's 3. So if I add another one, it should be 4, right? Yeah, now we have 4, 3, and 1. The result should be that moving up and down now works correctly. We get 3, 1, and 4.